Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I start this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the head apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And shalom to the hopeful elect and you Akim that are pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And this is going to be a lesson going into trusting in the Lord and not man. You know, this is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to have it to where the elect man, I don't know, the Zion would be part of that number, to trust on him in the times to come. In the times of, uncertainty of when we're going to eat, be able to put clothes on our backs and things of that sort, drink water. Hey, but the Lord's going to have it to where what? We trust in him. 2, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fall together. So, trusting on any man that is not following the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to have you out here through, killed, because it's a balance. We're not going to trust men, but the Most High did set up, brothers and elders and things of that, and the body to look at the spirit, so it's a balance with it, because we're not just gonna go out here and just do things on our solo dolo mode. Of course, some brothers are alone, some brothers don't have a full camp and things of that sort, or brothers in the states and around them, and that's just what that is. But at the end of the day, we're all gonna lean on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to provide for us, because even if you do go out as a full camp, being pilgrim upon earth, both of you or all four of you or only you are all going to have to lean on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai regardless. Let me get this. This is Romans 8. I'm going to get straight to the point. Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject of the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. We're going to come into the times we're coming into with what? In the spirit. Walking in the spirit. Like in that movie, not I Am Legend, it's the Book of Eli. He was blind. He couldn't see, but he was walking through the spirit. What happened? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and the spirit, of course, led him to his destination, which at the end of the movie was what? So-called salvation. So, we're going to not lean on E to provide for us. We're not going to bug out when we can't go to the store and not get our basic necessities or just any necessity we need. We're going to rely on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to provide for us. And that's walking in the spirit, and not in the flesh. Because if we're going to walk in the flesh, we're going to be like the multitude that are going to go and do evil and go take that charagma. Because they're going to look at it like, man, what do you mean? You think your God is going to, how you guys going to eat? How you guys going to drink? How you guys going to get close? What are you guys going to do? Go take that charagma. What are you guys doing? That's how they're going to look at us. But we're looking at them like, man, we're not trying to get no nuke on our heads. We're not trying to get judged in the times to come. We're not trying to be in your lot, man. We're walking as the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I don't know to Zah, we be them men. This is Jeremiah 17. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. So, cursed be that man that trusteth in man. You're trusting in, and making his flesh his own armor and trusting in yourself. You're trusting in what you can do and how you can get saved from the things that come. At the end of the day, say you do have all these great knowledge of how to survive on the wilderness, how to do things on your own, how to purify water, things of that sort. Okay, cool. You make it all the way to the end of Jacob's trouble, trusting in yourself, or trusting in someone that knows how to do that and things of that sort. At the end of the day, you got to face an ICBM missile, a thermonuclear missile, intercontinental ballistic missile. How is your instructor, the one that's a super survivalist, can live on his own off the grid, or yourself as a survivalist, how are you going to be able to get safe from that thing? Only one way, man. That's why it says, "Cursed be that man," because you're trusting in someone that can save you from the things to come, or you're trusting yourself to save you from the things to come. When at the end of the day, none of us can save ourselves, man. We have to lean on what? On Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And it says what? And whose heart departed from the Lord. Because you're going to go on into being a pilgrim and just leaning on yourself. Or, you're just going to go and take that Quran because you want to, save your life. Verse 5. It's like verse 6. For he should be like the heath in the desert. It's going to say that word heath. Heath, an area of open, uncultivated land, especially in Britain. Let me see. Scrub, common land. Okay. So, for he shall be like a heath in the desert, scrub, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, a salt land and not inhabited. Dry, thirsty, parched. Inhabit the dry places in the wilderness in a salt land and not inhabited. 7, blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is. Hey, that's a blessing, man. Coming into the times we're coming into, the scriptures tell us to be pilgrims upon the earth. And, when he comes in like a flood, the Lord's going to lift up a standard and things of that sort. We know we're going to have to be on the move. We're going to have to be on the move. But we're not going to be on the move trusting in another dude, trusting in ourselves to get saved from the things that come. We're going to what? Have our hope in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because we have faith. What is faith? Get this. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We're not going to be sure exactly how we're going to feed ourselves. We're not going to be sure exactly how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is going to feed us. Put clothes on us, get us water, bring us into safety, things of that sort. We're not going to be entirely sure. But what we have faith. Verse 3. I should start 2. For by it the elders obtain a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that the things which are seen were not made of the things which do appear. Because things are already here. Let me get this. 2 Corinthians 4. This is 2 Corinthians 4:8. We are troubled on every side. And we're not coming into a time that we're going to be troubled on every side. Look what happened over there in Chicago on January 1st, or on January. I'm not too exact on what the date was, on 2023. Next year, they said that basically, let me get. I don't want to put the brother's number on there, but basically, what's happening is people are going to be able to, let me just get it, man. I'm already right here on Google anyway. Chicago, January 1st, 2023 law. There it is. Add images. Let me get this. Because we're coming into a time. Let me see. There it is. If you're arrested on January 1st, 2023, the state will require you to pay money to get out of jail. with the passage of House Bill 3653, the Illinois Patriot Fairness Act, people accused of crime will eliminate cash bail. Here's what you need to know. So, what is it called? Cash bail. Okay, cool. So I wanted to really just get the images showing you. It's like this is almost like an impromptu. I'm just going through it in the spirit. Let me see if I can find it. So what it's going into, it mentioned things of what could account for the cash bail, the new law, and it was going into murdering, people that get kidnapped and things of that sort that if they get locked up, they're just gonna go to court and the court's gonna release them until they get sentenced. But what do you think is gonna happen? You think they're just gonna go back to prison? No, they're gonna be on the run. And that's why I brought that out. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. Because, the things that are going to come upon, not only Chicago, that's going to be all across the U.S. We're going to be troubled on every side, but we're not going to be distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. We persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. So then death, I'm going to jump down to verse 12. Actually, verse 10, Salakia, always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. Because Yahushua was only going through it too. We're not greater than our master. So, the things that are getting ready to come upon the earth is going to require of us to lean on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua solely. This is Proverbs 28, because we can't save ourselves from the shit that's getting ready to come upon the earth. We can't save ourselves, man, at all. This is Proverbs 28 and 26. Here it is. He that trusteth in his own heart is a fool. The scriptures talk about the heart being one of the wickedest things, meaning your mind. But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. Because in our flesh, in our mind, we might be like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to provide water for this? Yeah, that's leaning on yourself, man. We got to go back to what? Walking in the spirit. Salakia, let me go back to it. But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. So, if we walking on our own, trusting in our own heart, that's bad as hell too. That's bad as well. And that's pretty much what I had to bring out. I don't want to desire this lesson was edifying. I want to close out with giving all praises to our power, Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushua, B'Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing and enduring in these last days. Shalom, shalom, that are pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity. Shalom.